शिक्षणाचं माहेरघर, or better yet, विद्येचं माहेरघर. For the ones who don't understand Marathi, let me translate this in English. This is basically the education center, or better yet, the maternal home of education. This is the term in Marathi and English given to this city of Pune. Hello and welcome to The Print. This is Kasturi Walimbe, and today I am standing in the city of Pune. This road leads up to the main road that's called the Ferguson College Road, or the FC Road, where we find a lot of new centers for your entrance exam tests. So your JEE, your NEET, your UPSC, MPSC, you name it, all kinds of entrance exams, and you have the coaching centers right here in Pune. There are several streets in Pune which have become hubs for these coaching centers. So there are streets, there is this FC Road Street, there is Sadashiv Peth, which has Tilak Road Street, there is also Swargate, which has the railway station and the bus station, which also has a lot of coaching centers. Now, Pune has a rich history of education, right back to Savitribai Phule, who was the first Indian woman to become a teacher, and who also established the first school for girls in India in Pune. This was in the 19th century. That was followed by Bal Gangadhar Tilak, who also established a few schools and colleges in Pune. Today, the Pune University is also called Savitribai Phule Pune University. So this is how Pune is become famous for education. And let me take you through these coaching centers bit by bit. So we begin first with the coaching centers in Sadashiv Peth. Sadashiv Peth has this one lane called the Tilak Road. Tilak Road has about 50 odd coaching centers from your JEE, your NEET, your CAT, UPSC, MPSC, you name it, it has everything. Most of these institutes where they teach MPSC and UPSC, a few of those institutes have students coming from other states, not just other cities and other districts in Maharashtra, but other states. One such state was the state of Raipur, from where I met a mother and daughter, and the story of this daughter who chose Pune instead of Delhi for her UPSC training is quite interesting. She says that her father was very adamant on not going to Delhi, but she herself also did not want to go to Delhi because Delhi is, well, not so great anymore with respect to environment and with respect to safety for a girl child especially. That's why she chose Pune, and that's why she chose this particular institute called ICRA IAS. Now, apart from ICRA IAS, there are other such institutes that serve a more regional crowd. So for instance, your Gyan Jyoti and Gyan Deep. Now, these institutes cater to more rural crowd. They have both MPSC and UPSC trainings, but for MPSC trainings, they teach the students in Marathi, which helps the more rural crowd in Maharashtra with respect to understanding and giving their MPSC exam, since Marathi is a compulsory paper for MPSC. Apart from these state exams and central exams, there are also JEE and NEET coaching centers in Pune. So there's also that. Next, I take you to the street called FC Road. Now, FC Road has, why FC Road? FC Road is because it's called Ferguson College Road. So the Ferguson College is situated on this road, alongside this road. Now, apart from such a big institute already situated on that street, and the street is a hubbub with a lot of students and a lot of crowd roaming around, there are also about 50 to 70 coaching institutes on that road, along that road, on both sides of that road, again for your JEE and your NEET entrance exam coaching. They have a fewer number of students coming from outstation, but a lot more coming from the city itself, because there are many more aspirants for engineering and medical, and so for them coming from Pune itself, instead of going to other states and other cities, they find it easier to come to Pune or to be in Pune itself and study here. The last is Swargate. There is also one area which has a lot of these coaching institutes. It's called Pimpri Chinchwad. So this Pimpri Chinchwad is slightly away from basically a 40-minute distance from Pune city. Uh, there too, there are a lot of that comes into a different municipal corporation called the PCMC, or the Pimpri Chinswad Municipal Corporation. So in that area also there are about 100 such coaching institutes. Most of these institutes have their franchisees there. And a lot of these institutes for JEE, for NEET, for UPSC have come from, so their original coaching center was in Kota or Delhi, and they have now established their franchisees or coaching centers here as well. Taking from them, we've understood that they have established a lot of such coaching centers in Maharashtra itself. So your Chhatrapati Sambhaji Nagar, your Ahilya Nagar, Nagpur, Nasik, you name it, all these cities as well also have these coaching centers, which means that those students staying in those districts and in those areas do not necessarily need to come to Pune. Therefore, the number of students coming from outside has reduced.
While national chains like Allen Career Institute, Akash Institute, and Vision IAS have also cemented their presence in the city over the past decade, Pune now boasts local institutes such as Bakliwala Tutorials, Prime Academy, and Chanakya Mandal Parivar, which have expanded rapidly. Rohan, a 23-year-old aspirant preparing for the civil services at Vision IAS, waits for his evening class to begin. Hailing from Sangli district, Rohan's day begins long before the lecture hall fills up. My day starts at 4 a.m. with revision, he said. Then I study until lunch. Classes run from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m., Rohan told the print. His original plan was to move to Delhi, the country's most famous hub for civil services coaching. But his father's declining health made that difficult. Pune was a better compromise. It's closer to home in case of emergencies, but still has excellent coaching centers, Rohan explained. Now, why Pune works would be the question. Well, the reason is affordability. For many students from smaller towns in Maharashtra, Pune's affordability compared with cities like Delhi is also a major draw. Shubham Raut, now a professor who first came to Pune in 2013 to prepare for the UPSC exam, remembered making the same calculation. He said the decision was based on two factors. First was feasibility. Pune wasn't a completely new city. And second was economy, that it was affordable. He recalled that many of his classmates at the time were also from smaller towns across the state. While the coaching fees are largely in the same range nationwide, it's the living costs in Pune that make all the difference. A caretaker of Saraswati Sadan, a girls' hostel in Pune's Sadashiv Peth, told the print that the hostel rate is at a maximum of rupees 2000 per month, and tiffin prices are at a fixed rate of rupees 2000 for lunch and dinner. An administrator at Vision IAS in Sadashivpet, who wishes to remain anonymous, shared a slightly different view. He told the print that while Pune has been the top choice for locals from Maharashtra, that dynamic has now changed. We have very few students coming from remote parts of Maharashtra. Since we are an established organization, our fees are higher, which makes affordability an issue. We now have centers in Nashik, Nagpur, Sambhajinagar, Ahilyanagar, etc. So students don't necessarily need to come all the way here, he said. With the advent of online lectures and test series, students don't need to leave their homes and spend an extra buck on travel, food, and accommodation, making their lives easier. During the COVID 19 pandemic, the coaching center business took a big hit. The only solution was to move online completely, which came with its own issues at the time. Now, online learning has become a more convenient option for students who juggle college, studies, and coaching. Many students living in villages who don't have the means to travel now attend lectures from the comfort of their homes, the Vision IAS administrator told the print.
But yet there are so many institutes, and Pune does look like it's on the track of being the next Kota or the next Delhi, but it's slightly falling short only in the sense that it's not able to attract students from outstation because there are other such institutes spread out in neighboring districts and in neighboring cities as well. Thank you for watching The Print. Please do subscribe for more such videos.